What excuses have you heard for not wearing a condom? Baby, you know how terrible they taste. We're married and want children. Babe, we've bought the house and our incomes are secure. My fallopian tubes are scarred from surgery after having an ectopic pregnancy, so I can't get pregnant. Spoiler alert, she got pregnant. I can't get my hand pregnant. You can't get pregnant from anal, but it feels better, but I last longer, I'm out. Along with this store is closed or no way to get there, I promise I'll pull out, there's no point, I usually break them, I'm allergic 50-50 on that. Hurts my dick. I have trouble putting them on and I don't want to look like an idiot. Didn't you say you were allergic to rubber? I don't have one. Don't worry, I haven't got herpes. I still wonder what caused the dude to say this. I don't trust them, so better to use nothing. What are some positive things happening in the world right now that aren't mentioned a lot? There used to be a problem with the ozone layer, but after laws regulating the use of CFC gases that harm the ozone layer, the damage was fixed. There is a lot of progress happening with 3D printed organs, which eventually could make organ scarcity, and possibly even organ rejection, a problem of the past. This is my opinion, I don't know this is fact, but I think the life expectancy of people has increased. Also, I felt that people between 50-55 years do not seem old as people were in last century. Many countries, to generate electricity, are using solar wind power. Last month, I have read that scientists have created a medicine, kind of pill that can halt cancerous growth, may even heal. What is the oldest electronic device you still use to this day? I have a loud as fuck old alarm clock that I still swear by. Comically, I got a new fancy smart alarm clock thing as a Christmas present from a family member and it's still in the box because I'm scared to ruin my system. Lamau. My wife's Super Nintendo and a Sega Master System. Typing this on an IBM Model M keyboard from the 80s. The clack ping on every keystroke makes me feel serious and motivated, like I'm actually getting shit done, even when I'm not. I have a landline phone. I've used it to call my cell phone when I'm pretty sure it's in the house somewhere. A classic Hammond B3 organ with Leslie speaker cabinets. 1973 Polaroid SX70. Late 80s era boombox, with CD player as 2 cassette decks, all heavily used. What's something that's true, but you shouldn't say it? Good-looking people do have a greater advantage in life. Most people don't really give a fuck about you. X200B, but it shouldn't be taken as a bad thing. Not all women are born to be mothers and not all men are born to be fathers. Things probably won't work out. The more you say this, the more it hurts the chances of things working out. Even if the chances are poor to begin with, there is no point in making them worse. A lot of people should not have kids or should not have had the ones they have. Many are just not equipped to be a parent. If someone has an obvious physical difference, like scars, a big nose, overweight, tall or short, etc., and you make a big deal over it, then you're an asshole. I remember being a self-conscious teen, and having someone I just met tell me, "Wow, you have a lot of acne." Gee, thanks. I didn't. What makes you lose attraction suddenly for someone? When they start to offer too much advice on how you should manage the small details of your life. It's sometimes a thin line between being engaged with someone and being controlling. When they run up 130K in debt and blame you for not making enough money. Littering. I dated a girl once who thought it was funny to throw garbage out my car window. Once she did, I asked her not to do that, she did it again and laughed. Never saw her the same again. Broke up shortly after. Lying. Lack of respect and or appreciation. How they treat others. I hate people who are disrespectful to those they believe are lower than them in status. When they act as if I should be glad they talk to me, or acting as if they're God's gift to earth. Huge turn off. For the people that can tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi. How? Pepsi is sweeter, Coke has more fizz. Because they taste nothing alike. They're so different that I don't know how anyone can think they taste the same. They're wildly different. Usually by looking at the can. Pepsi is way sweeter. Coke has a burn when I drink it. Because they don't taste the same. Pepsi is sweeter and Coke is spicier. Taste buds. Pepsi tastes sweeter and slightly more citrusy to me. I drink a ton of Coca-Cola. Through this thing called taste. Might want to take a COVID test if you can't tell the difference. It's apples and oranges to me. It tastes different. Pepsi leaves a film on your teeth. Coke doesn't. Pepsi tastes sugar sweet. Cola tastes caramel sweet. You know how I can tell? Because of the way it is. What exactly is the function of a rubber duck? Rubber ducky, you're the one you make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Rubber ducky, joy of joys when I squeeze you. You make noise. Rubber ducky, you're my very best friend. It's true. Debugging tool. When you're having trouble, explain the situation to the duck. This works because we often solve our own problems just by explaining them to others. It has been determined that it's the explaining, not the participation of another party that matters, hence the duck. They provide companionship and you can play games with them, dunking them under the water and watching them pop back up, that sort of thing. If you get 2 rubber ducks, you can reenact the Kennedy-Nixon debates. If you have 3 rubber ducks, you can make 2 of them discuss having an open relationship. If you have 4 rubber ducks, that's too many. Put one back.